and welcome to Special Grade Snacks, a Jujutsu Kaisen watch-along podcast. We're your Special Grade Snacks. I'm Sara.
And I'm Kay.
We're back with Jujutsu Kaisen, episodes 44 and 45.
Mm-hmm. This is the last one before the last one, right? Like, there's only two more episodes.
This is our second to last episode. Should we... A penultimate, yeah. Should we tease our next episode, or should we save that for the end?
Oh, we can talk about it at the end. I mean, we can just say that we're going to delay it because of holidays and everything. Yeah,
absolutely.
I think we're
doing
delaying
that.
a week, right?
Yeah, because we would normally be, if we kept to our schedule, because the show is still releasing regularly, so if we kept to our schedule, we would be recording on the 30th. I will be in Massachusetts with Neve's family.
Not happening.
And it's, even if it wasn't the holiday, no thanks, boss. So we will have the episode out on like the 6th or 7th of December, whatever that Sunday is.
Mm-hmm. That'll work.
Yeah, it'll work out.
But for these episodes.
Yeah, let's get into these episodes.
I liked them. I'll say it.
My tweet is something to the effect of like, I've been kind of down on this show lately, but like these two episodes have been nothing but heat.
And I've been a Todo hater in the past, but he went off here. He was good.
No, he went so hard here. But so the episode starts with Itadori getting Nobara's blood splashed on his face. Very sad. Remember, she exploded badly at the end of last episode.
Really badly.
It's not looking good for her. Well, but it's not looking on. The odds are not unbeatable.
A beautiful little boy came in and said, "Well, maybe she'll be okay, but don't blame me." He really did just say... I'm obsessed with him. I love him. I've always loved him.
He's so funny. Like, I did not realize he was a student the first time that I read that chapter.
Yeah, he's like a first year, right?
Yeah, he's a baby boy and not like a fully grown adult man. Because
he's a little boy with a fancy jacket.
He dresses like a butler.
He has like a bolo tie.
I think I saw him and was like, oh shit, does Kyoto School have like a servant? Is this the... I think I might have thought he was there at Jichi.
You can kind of tell in like longer shots where you can see the whole outfit that it's like a very customized uniform. Like the bolo tie, like little cincher is his button. It's very highly customized. I don't know why he wanted to look like a butler so bad.
But he did. You know what?
I mean, he's pulling it off.
I mean, his older sister is kind of. Well, I think he just saw her the way that she dresses a window for just because that's been her job for a while. He's just like, oh, that's how I'm supposed to dress, right? Yeah. Yeah,
I wonder because he doesn't have like a fighting technique. He's kind of more of like a mini
support guy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just imagining him and the older Nita doing like fucking. The Tsukishima season 2 episode where he learns that his brother is not, where Nita learns that his sister is not actually a sorcerer and is just a window, despite what she says.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
she's cool. She got sliced up bad and she's okay now. She was brave.
Yeah, she's all good. She's doing nice. She's doing fine.
Oh, I bet Nina takes Kugasaki to the medical tent and they see each other and they go, ah.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing here?
My little baby brother, get out of here.
Go save yourself.
I just love him. I like both the Nitas. I really like little baby Nita.
Baby Nita is so fucking funny in these episodes.
And he's very serious.
He's 15 and he's very serious, and he will believe what you tell him. Never question anything.
Nina, go with Todo. Why? You have to. The robot said.
The funniest part, I'm getting ahead of myself, but the funniest part of this episode to me is Nita meeting Itadori after Todo's referred to him as his brother, and just be like, oh, they don't
doesn't look like him at all.
It's so funny.
Nina's so cute. I really like. He's like one of my pet favy characters, like Urume.
Yeah,
or
Kamo.
It's just like a guy who's never on screen, but when they come, I'm like, holy shit, yes, it's my little guy.
I forgot Kamo was in these episodes. I forgot.
I saw him. I pointed and I said, there he is.
Yeah.
Kamo.
Utahime mentioned as well, and the only way that Utahime can't get mentioned, which is to say she does not have that dog in her.
She doesn't.
Like, listen, she doesn't.
The one that says, "Where the fuck did the dog go?" with the blank X-ray.
Listen, it's just. I don't think this one's misogyny. I think it's funny that Utahima is a bit of a fail teacher.
Yeah, she sucks. Well, we saw her doing her teaching at the baseball game. She was just like not doing a good job. She was just yelling at them.
Yeah, she cares a lot about baseball.
Well, I think she wanted to beat Gojo's ass, and it didn't happen for her. Very sad.
She deserves at least one win over Gojo.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Tokyo School has 2 genetic freaks, so I don't know what they thought was going to happen.
Yeah, really. They did not have they had less than a 25% chance of pulling that off, and then when you throw a maniac like Gojo into the mix, into the equation.
His little referee outfit was cute. Bring that back.
Yeah.
Get him out of the box and put him in a little outfit.
Listen, can we let Gojo out of the box if it's just to work for the Japanese baseball league?
He promises he won't do any techniques.
Yeah. Just let him umpire. Let him umpire.
Like in Incredibles when at the end the boy has to like run but not too much.
Yeah.
We're letting Gojo play baseball, but he promises not to use his powers. Is that okay, Kenjaku?
Yeah. Please, let my boy play.
Oh, you gotta let him play, right? They managed to sneak in Gojo JPEG into these episodes too, by the way.
They do. We're coming up on it.
Oh, maybe there's 2 of them then. Oh no, you're right, because Gojo comes to get his shirt, and later a Gojo JPEG is spotted.
Because we got 2 seconds into this episode before I completely derailed us.
Yeah.
And as soon as Itadori gets Kugisaki's blood on him, he's like, "Oh fuck! I'm remembering that time that she spilled coffee on Gojo's shirt."
Coffee returned to me.
Fond memories of coffee, and just Nobara spilling coffee. There's a fucking cutaway gag to her standing in front of a whiteboard with like a little like drawn scale. And it's like, okay, between Ajichi, who trusted me, and me, who spilled the coffee, who do you think is more at fault?
You.
It's Ajichi, right? It's Ajichi.
I love the way they both say you instantly.
It's so good.
Megami is here too for the dog boy enjoyers, i.e. me.
Yeah, he's here. He's here briefly. But the shirt is so fucking ruined.
It's just like a white collared shirt. Like, it's nothing.
Right. You can bleach those, I think.
Yeah, why not?
But, we find out that, they're like, we can just buy him a new one. How much would a shirt like that cost? And it's, 250k yen. So, yeah, about $250.
Yeah. I don't know why Gojo would ever wear that shirt. I guess sometimes he's dressing.
He was dressing to be the umpire. He was wearing a collared shirt for that. Yeah.
That's true.
He is not quite shopping at Dan Flash's yet, but he's like he's shopping at the little brother.
Complex patterns. Oh, Gojo would love those shirts. He loves like stupid bullshit.
He loves complex. Oh, Gojo. Yay.
Oh, he's so fucking rich. Imagine how complex a pattern he could get. Because, they're more expensive the more complex the patterns are.
Another great joke here that's not really, like, called attention to is Nobara just being like, fine, it was me. So let's split it 3 ways. I'll spend 90,000. You guys just have to spend 80,000. And then Gojo walks in like, hey, where's my shirt?
Ajichi said you guys had my shirt for unexplained reasons.
Why did Ajichi give it to them?
He probably had to go somewhere. He's like,
yeah, you know what? I can't fault Ajichi.
Ajichi probably didn't want to see Gojo.
Many such cases.
I feel like Ajichi never has good experiences with Gojo.
Yeah.
I think he threatened to kill him once, didn't he? I bet that
I don't
happens
recall.
all the time.
But that probably does, yeah. Gojo walks in and then Megami turns around fucking jugged up on a Tuesday afternoon because he's
fucking pissed. They've activated his dysphoria, which is fucked up to them, actually.
It's so mean, yeah. He just turns around and the shirt is stuffed down the shirt is stuffed down his shirt and it's just making him breast up and Nobara and Itadori fucking lose it immediately.
What if Fushiguro had tits? That would be so funny. He never would though.
He never would. He's passing so well. Like, not that they don't know, of course, but
no.
but
You know,
it's such a foreign idea to them.
Yeah.
And then we cut from them laughing at that to just, hard cut to Nobara missing an eye.
She's not looking good.
She's not looking good, Chief. How you feeling about her coming back or not?
Well, I'm listening to Nita. He said it was possible.
He did say it was possible. We'll find out one of these days. God, did you saw that thing from this morning that was like Gege saying, "Oh, this is our last Jump Fiesta, possibly." Because
maybe.
The manga,
well, I don't know.
The manga might end in 2024, and we'll get into it. How can it keep going? I feel like they're at the end of the runway and they're just building. It's like the fucking Wallace and Gromit gif of him just like putting the tracks down in front of him. Whatever. So Itadori is not doing very well. He's extremely traumatized, and Mahito immediately runs up on him with a black flash.
Mahito doesn't deserve the black flash. This dude so sucks. I'm not happy about it.
I loved this shit. Like every scene where Mahito was winning, I was cheering, and every scene where Mahito was losing, I was also cheering because I fucking love this dude.
There were some shots where he looked so bad. He looked like a shriveled corpse husk.
Yeah.
Good. That's how he always should be.
Just go ahead and post UTI.gif at me. Like, get it over with. You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
He was very rude and nasty to Itadori in these episodes.
He was. I'm not going to lie about it. I can't either, but I will.
So yeah, he just punches him up for a little while.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you thought this was going to be like some fucking extermination, huh? You thought this was going to be easy? What are you, a fucking shonen protagonist?"
What, you think you're on the side of good and I'm on the side of evil? It's a battle of our ideals of being good or being evil.
Yeah, Mahito's VA is fucking killing this entire 2 episodes, by the way. Just really, really fucking good. Tremendous shit. He's like, yeah, we're exactly the same. I kill without a second thought, you save without a second thought. Sure, buddy. Sure, whatever.
And I have, like, the spirit of an ancient, really nice sorcerer inside me.
Yeah. And and Gojo was pregnant with me.
That makes sense, yeah.
It does, they both have white hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Mahito turns Itadori's line from a couple episodes ago on him and is like, "Hey, have you counted the curses you've killed? Because, just a reminder, I have not been counting the number of humans that I've killed."
Uh-huh.
And Mahito lying, "I'll forget you eventually, probably."
You're right, man. You're obsessed with me.
Yeah. He like turns his arm into a scythe and just like goes to kill Itadori, and then just a big clap sound.
We have the clap.
Clap. Todo's there.
And Todo has like a whole entry monologue that's quite good.
Yeah, he's his necklace is swinging. He
has a necklace now. They're calling a lot of attention to this. He has a lot of it.
It's swinging sluttily, I'll say.
Well, yeah, it's right on the tits.
And he just like has some things like, all things are impermanent, all flourishings must fade, but we are exceptions. We are literally built different.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good, honestly.
Yeah. We get to the OP, which I'm only gonna note because they made some small changes to it for this episode on. Like the second to last, like the second half of the chorus, like now Japan is like blacked out instead of being like lit up at night,
like,
and
quite exploded.
Yeah, and then everyone who's in that one shot in front of,
they're all messed up.
Dead Shibuya. Yeah, they're all gone, and Shibuya, the buildings are also all fucked up.
Yeah, I love when an OP changes.
It's good. It's good. Yeah. When things happen.
Yeah.
Oh, things sure have been happening. Fuck, it's fucked up that we're at the end of this shit.
Yeah, things can't stop from happening.
These last few months just kind of vanished for me. I gotta rewatch these episodes at some point. But yeah, Todo. My note says, Todo, you are one of the hardest men in anime history.
He's good in these. Yeah, I liked him a lot.
He is like fucking top tier.
Yeah, he came to save his brother from the depths of his despair.
Yeah, we cut back from the OP to like slightly before that, where Arata Nita, the little fancy business boy, and,
my little boy,
and Todo come across like in one of the train station. Like,
they went to where Gojo Box was, where the game moment happened.
Yeah, and they're just like, everyone is stun locked, the box is gone, and Todo's like, well, now we are going to wipe out some of the enemy forces. That is our goal.
Yeah,
now.
We gotta save our guys now instead of saving Gojo, I guess.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I must go save my brother, Itadori Yuji, and then Nita's just
I thought he was an
only child. What? It's so good.
I love you, baby Nita.
Yeah. They both come on the scene, and we get Nito saying, I finished treating that girl over there. She's probably dead, though.
Unless. Yeah, and he does his little technique on Itadori, which is he does a flourishy tracing pattern on his back, and he says
he does the fucking trauma center slow down time move.
Yeah, and he says all your current wounds are now in stasis, so they won't get worse, but you can get more wounds. He basically puts you on ice, I guess, kind of.
Yeah. I really like the part where Todo wakes up Itadori, and it's the fucking Tails Got Trolled comic.
He literally wake up, you fucked up big time.
Todo.
He does say Todo.
He does just say Todo, yeah.
No, it's really good. But yeah, Nita has frozen Kugasaki, it wasn't even very long at all after she got exploded, so...
Yeah.
And he's oh, well, her heart stopped and she wasn't breathing, but I mean, it was pretty recent, so, well, it's not a 0% chance. Don't blame me. Goodbye.
Don't worry, we'll find out for sure in a couple episodes.
Oh, I feel there's a lot of, implied backstory there of, him, freezing people and it not working out and people getting mad at him. He's please, don't blame me. I don't want to give you too much hope. I'm just doing my best. Come on, man.
Yep. Itadori is, deeply traumatized. Another great VA performance from Itadori's this week.
Absolutely.
Just phenomenal. He is having a very, very bad time.
Yeah, he's just, crying at Todo, oh, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't deserve to live. I was just telling myself that. But Sukune exploded a million people. Did you see that crater out there? I don't know.
It wasn't good, buddy. It wasn't good, brother.
And Toto's but we're fighting for those who died because they were Jujutsu sorcerers, etc.
Yeah.
And as long as we're fighting, then they're not really dead. That kind of thing.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah. All the stuff Toto's saying, I'm damn, Geto was right. We can't have this be the normal. It's not right.
Yeah, no. This is not good for us. What are we doing to our beautiful baby boys?
If this encourages Itadori in the moment, alright, fine. But we gotta circle back to this and think a little more critically. Yeah,
I'm sure they'll circle back to this at some point. God, also, Nanami would be so upset to be seeing this happen.
Yeah. You have to fight for Nanami. You have to put your life on the line. That's what he would want, right?
Nanami would be so mad at Todo for using his name, invoking his memory like that.
Itadori does summon up a Nanami Tulpa that gives him a kind smile.
Yeah.
Something he never did in his true life.
He gave him one kind smile. He said, "You've got this."
Yeah, and I guess he gives it to him with a non-exploded face, which was nice.
Yeah.
And then there's an etching style drawing of the both of them, of Nanami and Itadori.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about, but I did like it.
It was, well, it doesn't need this. Sometimes the curtains are just blue.
Uh-huh. Well, Nanami was nice, and everyone liked him.
Yeah,
I do like the instant Nita's well, maybe Kugasaki's fine. Itadori's okay, I won't use her dead memory to motivate me, only Nanami.
Yeah, exactly. I my instant gut reaction was getting a little pissed, okay, so yes, Nanami died, that was very traumatic, but what about the other one? And I was no, she's not dead,
No, she's probably fine. Well, it's not a 0% chance, don't get mad at me.
It's not a 0% chance. I mean, listen, what were the percentage odds of Itadori coming back from having his heart ripped out?
Yeah.
Probably pretty low odds, too.
He was fine.
Itadori's
died 2-3 times, and he's good.
Yeah, to say nothing of the blows that he's taken that would have been lethal to another person easily.
Yeah, he goes through a lot of buildings in this.
Yeah. Todo gets ping-ponged around one. It's
I really liked that shot. That was a great shot.
Just
where they throw him into a wall and he just pow, 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 pow.
Yeah, it
had really good momentum. That was a good one.
Yeah, so Todo and Mahito are just scrapping while Itadori recovers, and then Mahito's haha, Itadori's out of the fight. I've traumatized him too much. And then Todo hot tags him in with Boogie Woogie.
Yeah, and he gives him a good punch.
Boogie Woogie is an all-time shonen power to me.
No, it's great.
I genuinely, I think it deserves to be up there in the Hall of Fame, put it next to the fucking ray gun and Shadow Clone Jutsu.
It's really interesting, right? Because the thing of Todo is he's kind of an unparalleled, huge, powerful man. But his power is so obviously best when he's fighting with someone.
Yeah.
So that's why the like relationship with him and Itadori is so interesting and also like obviously important to him because it like helps him so much.
Yeah, he's like that's why he summons his Takada-chan Tulpa to beat the shit out of Mahito.
I need an ally.
I think she's more than an ally. I think she's I think Takada-chan is. We saw how she talked to Mei in that Juju stroll. I think the Takada-chan's got something going on. Retires in 2-3 years, quietly marries a woman, has a happy life.
Good for her.
Good for her.
So yeah, Itadori gives him the big punch and Todo's like, nice, time for me to rip my shirt off.
Yeah. And yeah, he hits him with the black flash, and then he says, Nanami, I will bear your burden of suffering, which is a sentence that Nanami would fucking love to hear, first of all.
Nanami's in his little heaven zone, like, fuck, that's not what I meant.
No, I did say you got it from here.
I should have been more clear. Fuck, Hybrid, this is all your fault.
Cut to Hybrid just dead on the pavement again.
No!
Yeah, and then we cut to Miwa. We have
to have our straight people moments corner.
We have to learn why the Kyoto students are not fucking in this arc.
Todo's here.
Yeah, not counting Todo and Nita.
Once Todo appears, you might be like, damn, weren't there like 5 other kids? Where are they?
Yeah, and it turns out that they're all gone because Mekamaru said none of these kids have fucking anything going on. They would have all died, including Utahime.
I mean, he was like, hey, weren't you like in love with me or something? Why don't you think I can fight?
Yeah,
he kind of sidesteps the question. He's like, oh, well, I wanted to protect you.
He's like, Miwa says, am I useless? And Mekamaru says, it's not that. It's that I did not think that you or anyone at Kyoto would be able to survive besides Todo and Nita.
Yeah.
And so, yes.
Would you let a robot guy protect it for the once?
I mean, I would.
What if he protected it sensitive style?
Utahime! Please! I caught Mekamaru protecting its sexual style. He was protecting it what style? Miwa?
Yeah, but basically, Miwa is like, they're all on the subway into Shibuya, so they haven't listened to Mekamaru's demands. Uh-huh. Because he decided he was wrong.
Yeah.
And Miwa's like in the car by herself with the little Mekamaru, the transmission device.
The last of the 3.
Yeah. And it's like, well... Miwa, do you like me? Yes, no. Well, I'm dying now, goodbye. Did you care about him?
Miwa is just like, Mekamaru, why didn't you ask for help? Aren't we friends? Do you hate me? Is it because I'm Italian?
Yeah, the speaker device suddenly like has a different voice. Hey, this is Mekamaru's mom. He died. He wanted me to ask if you care about him.
Car crash, very bad.
But he's like, this is my fatal transmission. I guess marry whoever you want as long as you're happy. Goodbye. Yeah. And Miwa cries quite a lot about it.
Miwa's hair is animated so beautifully.
Yeah, they're animating her tears in her hair a lot. Yeah. She's just sitting down.
This scene is, I don't like this for Mekamaru, I'll keep it real with you. Like, I get it, he's a kid and he's motivated by emotion. He realized his mistakes, but I'm just
I don't think that their ship is that cute, especially that he did all this bullshit. I feel for Miwa more than him, for sure.
Exactly, yes, exactly. Like, this scene really gets me.
Miwa's carrying it. Where she's just, like, crying, screaming in her car, and it, like, cuts to the rest of them outside the car, and you can still hear it. It's like, oof. Yeah. Poor Miwa. And they're all like, fuck, poor Miwa.
Yeah. Yep. And then, Nishimiya and Kamo are just like, oh, I don't like being underestimated.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Kamo's like, have you seen my technique? It kind of whips ass.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and even Mai and Nishimiya are like, well, we have to fucking beat ass for Miwa because we like her. Yeah. Even though they stole her mango.
We cut back to the Itadori, Todo, Mahito fight. And Mahito's swinging around some Joker hammers.
Yeah, he just throws a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, he's transfigured humans into hammers. Todo and Itadori hit the fastball special.
I love that. They should do it more.
They should. there's two Mahitos. This scene just looks sick. I don't want to just describe it in detail because there's going to be a bunch of and then of cool things that happened. But a lot of cool things did happen. I
liked the part where he made like a bunch of the transfigured humans into like a train and it went choo choo.
That was so funny.
And then when Todo's in the train, it's like animated in a different way. It's all like nasty, like H.R. Geiger gloop.
Yes. The part where like Mahito like runs into the place where there's all the stun locked from Gojo technique people and just like transfigures some of them into just knives to throw at them. Like what's funny is that one of them like transfigures into a classic like knife with a hilt that does not look very much like a transfigured human. Like it just looks kind of like a sword.
Yeah.
Because like, it's only of note because later he does it to two more people, but they are very clearly like like they have that weird like melted flesh quality that the transfigured humans tend to. It's just very strange.
And Todo's like boogie woogieing these guys too, and Mahito's like, "Oh shit,
this guy's so good." Yeah. The big epic moment to end the episode is Itadori picks up and throws a rock and reaches like heat,
he
like fire coming off of
its
energy.
Speeds.
Yeah. And then Todo like swaps places with it, preserving the momentum, like trading momentum with the rock. And is just like he's fucking wave dashing while T-posing across the floor.
Yeah,
basically.
He's like the end of Space Odyssey in this.
Yeah. He imagines like he remembers like 6 or 7 scenes that just never happened.
Yeah, he's like, Itadori is black flashing, Mahito's black flashing, I can't fall behind them. Isn't that right, Takanachi? And he like imagines like a fucking Rainbow Road like star cut out of Itadori going,
And he also makes that, which is the same cover as it's like the same drawing of Itadori that's on a particular
it's
chapter
like
cover.
From the manga,
Yeah, it's from a chapter cover where Todo is in the background getting his brains blown out by Takanachi.
Yeah, where he's going, ooh.
Yeah, he's making this dumbass face in the foreground too, which we do get flashed on the screen for him. What a beautiful face that can splash that I have found in this place that is circling around the sun. And what a beautiful face that can splash on the screen in the blink of an eye and be gone from me.
Well, he really gives it to Mahito good.
Yeah, he hits the Kokusen. He hits the Black Flash.
Good for him.
And the narrator chimes in and we get like a triptych of the 3 of them on the screen, and it's just like all of them are at 120%, and Todo does just a little a kissy.
He does do a little kiss, and it gives it like a little
speech
label.
Bubble.
Yeah.
And then Mahito throws up 17 transfigured humans to throw at them before the episode ends.
And they like turn into worms.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Second episode.
This one starts with, like you said, Mahito throws a bunch of nasty guys and he turns them into, like, big worm-type things.
Le big sticky mess.
Pretty much, yeah. And then he makes it, turns into the floor that they're fighting on as, like, a bunch of goop men.
Yeah.
Pretty gross.
It's
then
nasty.
Another gross thing is, Itadori goes to punch Mahito's head off and he said, you can't do it faster than me. And he pops his own head off, and then a snail face grows out of the neck.
It's so good!
It's a pretty cute snail face, I'll give him that. And then the head grows arms and legs, but not a body, just arms and legs.
Just arms and legs,
runs away.
It's just Mike Wazowskiing.
It fucking sucks! It's so ugly and gross. I hate this guy.
I love it. I fucking love this dude.
I hate this stupid guy. I hate his stupid ass.
Yeah, well, difference of opinion.
And then he's like, "Oh, watch what I can do. I'll take my shrunken little guys, and what if I combine a bunch of them, and it'll make it more powerful? Do you like this?"
Yeah, I'll make one really strong guy.
It reminds me of like the stupid ass enemies from My Hero Academia, the Nomu things that are just like,
oh yes,
it's a big powerful guy that's a combination of a bunch of guys, and you can't kill it. Do you like this anime type? I
exactly. Don't. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it dates back to the putty from Power Rangers,
Yeah. So basically, Mahito's like, I don't want to fight this guy that's not Itadori. He's not my fated rival, so this is not entertaining for me. So I'm just gonna send him to fight some clone guys, some mashed up soldier men. And he just kind of blasts him away.
This is when he ping pongs.
Yeah, this is when he ping pongs. It's really good when he goes through a window and like hits the ceiling and the floor, just pew 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 pew.
Yeah,
and he blasts through, and Todo's like, "Damn, that was crazy."
That was fucking damn. That was crazy.
Yeah, and Todo shows some of his like famous brain power, where he's like, these guys that Mahito makes, I've heard they're like, grade 3 or 2, and one hurts him very badly, and he's like, oh, I guess it's different now.
Yeah. But then he kills it in one hit, and he's like, okay, these things are just glass cannons.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is I'm dealing with the white Fluttermane over here.
And throughout the whole battle, he, like, the locket that he's wearing, the brand new locket on his character design, it's shown prominently, and then he gives it a kiss. Yeah, he gives it a kissy.
Yeah. We cut back to Itadori and Mahito, and they fucking knock off the big Shibuya 109 sign, which Itadori throws directly at Mahito. It's great.
I think I saw something that like the blocking of that shot is like the same as like the Stardust Crusaders movie. The like
That's
movie
crazy.
that no one's seen, like Star Platinum like throws something in the exact same way that Itadori does there.
Like the OVA?
Yeah, the OVA movie.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at this.
That's
that might
pretty
have been
fun.
the episode.
They like to throw a lot of things into this season like that.
Yeah, like we talked about it when it happened, but like, the Mechamaru versus Mahito fight was like half Gynax trigger it's stuff. Which God, I gotta fucking watch the because there's been like a second and third season of SSSS Gridman. Gridman good as hell.
Let's see.
Gridman crazy good this week. I'm trying to think of the New York City equivalent of the Shibuya 109 building, and the first thing that comes to mind is the big love statue.
Oh, if Itadori threw a big love at Mahito.
This would not fix him at all.
No, it can't fix him. Nothing can fix him. Well, I know one thing that's about to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Itadori gets chucked into the barren wasteland of the Sukuna Massacre.
But Todo's already there. And Mahito's so mad.
Todo's just like, oh, you're leaving me out again? Come on, bro. I thought we were
I already blasted all your stupid guys. I figured out their riddle instantly.
Yeah.
And Mahito's so pissed off. He's like, he's like explaining stuff about his domain. He's like, I can't do my domain because if I touch Itadori with my domain, which always happens, Sukuna will come in and kill me. That one time he did.
Yeah.
He really sliced me bad, and I didn't care for it much. But I do have to put my domain onto Todo because it seems like I can't hit him otherwise because it's kind of like a skill issue for me.
Yeah, and then Gojo pugs him from the afterlife and he's like, he copied my whole flow, word for word, bar for bar.
Yeah, the famous Gojo JPEG appears where he says domain expansion, and Mahito says, I bet I can do a 0.2 second domain expansion too, and Sukuna won't get mad. And like his plan does not work because Sukuna does pop up.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're not mad at me, right? Because it's just a little domain expansion, and I won't do anything to your soul. And also, I'm gonna kill Itadori, so it's fine.
Sukuna's just standing there, like, head cocked, smiling,
Sukuna is like, bro, I know you're about to go Banui mode. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I felt the hate in Itadori's heart. He's gonna get you bad, man.
Yeah, you are not long for this world, little bitch.
I don't even have to slice you. That's how bad it's going for you. But Mahito takes that interaction to be like, oh, perfect, my plan worked.
Yeah. Todo's, he like starts hitting Todo, whose hand begins transforming, and Todo just like slices that thing off.
Immediately, he's like, fuck this. Psh. He would not get that in like a zombie invasion. He would cut his arm off instantly.
Mahito runs up and is like, oh, I made you more fashionable, bitch.
Yeah, it's fashionable to be, lopsided? Or like...
I feel like asymmetry is a fashion thing. Yeah,
okay, sure.
That's what I took that as, yeah.
And yeah, Todo only has one hand now.
Mm-hmm.
And typically when you want to do a clap, you need two. So this might be a problem for him.
Yeah, could cause some issues down the line, but we'll see. Maybe he gets in a ham bone.
So he punches Todo in the tummy, Mahito does, and
Black Flash.
Yeah, but Todo puts all his cursed energy in his tummy, and he just gets like a bruise, and also he glops out so much blood from his mouth.
He throws up so much blood.
I really like the way they animate blood in these two episodes. It's really just like slopping around, like it looks really like weighty.
Yeah. It's there's what happens here? Yeah,
the locket falls.
The locket falls, yes, it pops open, and as soon as, like, because Mahito's going in for a killing blow, and the necklace falls off, it pops open, and Mahito is very distracted, because what's inside the necklace is 2 photos, one of Tall Idol Takeda-chan and one of Itadori Yuji.
What's wrong with this man? Where did he get that picture of Itadori?
There's something terribly wrong with this man.
He went to her fan site and got her special card. Yeah. But where did he get the smiling picture of Itadori from? They don't have a yearbook. Do you think he called him up? Do you think he asked Itadori for the picture of him? And he's like, yeah, Facebook. Man, we're best friends.
Facebook. That's Itadori's Facebook picture 100%.
Because he's wearing his Jujutsu uniform in the picture, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's like a very recent picture.
Oh god!
And Mahito literally, he says "huh" out loud when he says it.
But?
And then a beautiful song starts playing. I like
a beautiful song starts playing because Todo fights best in unison with someone else. Because we enter Todo's dream space and he is
There's literally a disclaimer on the screen to make it clear for everyone. Please understand, this is not Itadori's cursed technique. This is Todo's deranged mind.
And he is fucking drift compatible with Tall Idol Takeda-chan, who is in there, both beating the shit out of Mahito. Sure. Yeah, exactly, yes. Todo imagines himself in a schoolgirl uniform briefly, which, Todo, talk to me, baby.
Yeah, they're matchy.
They're matching. Listen, I get it. I get it. I get it.
They're the emoji of 2 girls with bunny ears partying.
Yeah, exactly. Todo flashes back to reality and does probably my favorite single move anyone does in Shibuya Incident.
It's really fucking good.
He fucking high fives Mahito.
He uses that for his boogie woogie and then switches with Itadori.
It switches them. It's so good.
And Mahito is so tricked by it. He absolutely did not see it. Holy shit! I think he just says shit and gets his head punched in.
Yeah, and Todo's hand is turbo fucked from just a half second of contact with Mahito.
Yeah, Todo's like, just from that one touch, my hand is all blistery. I did the best I could. Good luck, Itadori. I think he goes to
I got enough in me for one more trick.
No, that's a fucking good ass move. And it seems like it's like a bespoke Takeda-chan song that plays, right? Like a J-pop song. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this song from other sources.
It's fucking good as hell, actually.
It's really good. I want Takeda-chan's solo CD.
I'm sure that when they release the soundtrack for this season, the song will be on it.
At this point, Mahito understands the true nature of his soul, finally.
Yeah. This one sucks, too.
Okay, listen. You know the kind of person that I've shown myself to be on this podcast and in the server. I don't even want to fuck this thing.
It's not interesting. It's a really kind of boring design. The true nature of your soul is just like a carapace creature. It's not interesting.
It just feels like worse Frieza.
Yeah,
it feels like you started with Frieza, decided to iterate on it, and then kind of got bored halfway through and was like, let's just ship it.
Yeah, it's just like a thing with abs and like a plate for a face and kind of.
It's got It's kind of got one skeletal wing-ish.
Yeah, or a frill or something. And there's, some Chip Zanuff type, blades coming off the arms.
Yeah, off the arms, yeah. It's got a lot of things, it is though they have said, hey, Sara Tigers, I'm going to bake you a cake, and then they just presented me with a bowl with the ingredients in it.
I mean, that's just not an interesting design. And I kind of think it's meta, this is the true nature of your soul. Kind of like a boring loser, dude.
I don't know. I don't.
That's how I take it, though.
That's fair. I respect that of you. I think Gege thinks this is cool as hell.
All right. Well, good for him. There are some moments where, when Mahito, brings, half his face back, it's, looks more interesting. Yeah, there's
parts of this, there's iterations of this that look cool, but, the standing version of it just kind of
it's just, a hard-to-punch guy, and Itadori gives it some punches, and he's like, damn, I guess I'll have to Black Flash my way through this. And then the grandma narrator reminds us that no one has ever Black Flashed on purpose.
Yeah. Well, no, Mahito says no one can do the Black Flash on purpose, but the way Itadori is working right now is making me think he might be able to.
Yeah, he says that after the narrator says
it. Okay, yes.
Yeah, it's like he heard her as well. He learned the information along with us.
Yeah, exactly. Mahito works him for a bit.
Punches him into like a water cavern, and then they're fighting down there for a while. He does some like big splashes to obscure vision.
He like slams him like he's set ulting him.
Yeah. And he gets some slices with his blade. This is the part where Itadori's like cheek gets sliced open so you can see his teeth through the side.
Yeah.
Very nasty.
It's
and
so good.
Also,
it's
like,
reminiscent
at this
of
point,
Sukuna face.
Like Itadori's like hair is all like floofed up, and with his cheek sliced open, it's like he's like kind of going Sukuna mode.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
He's not doing well.
Well, he's doing his best.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and God, how does he even hit this Black Flash? I totally forgot what the
what does happen? He does Divergent Fist on Mahito.
Oh, that's right. That's his special technique. Is that Mahito was like blocking his punch, but then he did his follow-up punch and he didn't see it coming.
Yeah. And Todo comes back and he's like eclipsing the sun, the rising sun.
He's over the chasm. He's like one last breath.
Yeah, a clap is something you do with your soul, and like he presses it, like the remaining stump from like his wrist up of his arm into his hand.
But it's a bluff. It doesn't work. Yeah, and Mahito like reacts like he's gonna get swished, but it doesn't actually happen because his hand is exploded.
Yep, and then he just takes a Black Flash directly to the face. Yeah. No fucking chance for you, dude.
You're not gonna make it.
Yeah, he's back to normal, and he tries to throw out more transfigured humans, and he just barfs.
He sticks his fingers down his throat and just comes up with a bunch of phlegm. So nasty.
I have no comments on this.
Yuck. He's like, this is not good. And then we enter the puppy dimension. This is what I live for.
Yep.
Pupy Dog City. I want to go to there.
Because before we go there, Itadori's like, Mahito, I accept it. I am you. I wanted to reject you and pretend I didn't get it. But I'm just going to kill you instead. It'll be easier. And I'll keep killing you. I am a hater 10,000%. If you are still on this earth, it is because I have died and gone to heaven.
If there are no Mahito haters on this earth.
It is because Sukuna has not brought me back from the dead yet.
Yeah, and if you ever regenerate, after I kill you, I'll kill you again. I'll kill you every time, brother.
Yeah, I will keep on killing you. I will never stop going in. I will never stop going in, yeah.
And Mahito doesn't like that too much. He does his baby bitch runaway move.
Yeah, his cartoon jaw shaking, like...
Yeah.
He's so scared. Like, Itadori's just like, I am a machine that turns curses into killed curses. That is my role in this war.
And then we enter, like, a beautiful tundra landscape.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of bunnies running. And then Mahito is running with the bunnies. And they're very scared of, oh, what? Oh, some big wolves? That's so crazy. And then there's, like, a bunch of wolves on... in, like, a V formation. And one of them has a cool scar on his face, just like Itadori. And then Itadori is the wolf, and he's not even chasing him. He's just, like, walking slowly.
Yeah, exactly. And then Mahito's ankle looks very bad. That is, like, speaking from experience, you do not want your ankle to look like that.
Yeah, he's like, there's, like, a bunny that's, like, the slowest bunny that has been, that's about to be devoured. And he just, starts,
looks so cool.
Throwing dirt and mud at Itadori. He's like, Yeah. He's just, like, crying.
He sounds so pathetic. It's really good.
Yeah, and he just looks like a little dried out husk. He's got no power left. He's like, And this is, like, it feels like it's trying to be a moment of, like, oh, isn't this, like, so sad that you almost don't want him to kill Mahito, even though he did all that shit? And I'm like, no, make it sadder. Kill him harder.
I don't know if I don't get the vibe that it's supposed to be like, look at how, I feel like this is supposed to be like a moment of triumph for our boy. It's just an epic moment of triumph.
But he's also going Sukuna mode in this moment, so you can't say that it's like a completely good thing that he's doing this, you know?
Oh yeah, no, like listen, me as someone who's taking this in, like as a critical viewer, as myself, yes, I agree with that. I'm thinking about the intent here.
Because it's definitely intended to be, like, it's invoking, like, his Sukuna aspects in this moment. And we can't say that it's ever good to be that guy, for sure.
No, but I feel like it's a bit epic. It just feels like, it is epic, to be clear. But
it's also, like, Itadori becomes, like, a dark shadow with glowing red eyes and nothing else.
Yeah,
it's like,
fair.
That's not exactly what you want your nice hero boy to be.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter hit one of those for me recently, and that was, like... Like, fuck, I don't know.
Like, it's fucking sick, but it's also not so good.
Yeah,
so maybe not so good.
Yeah. the only difference between this and the Hunter x Hunter episode I'm thinking of is that I spent the entire time not wanting the protagonist to go off and like murder apeshit, whereas in this I was like,
you can have little at apeshit.
Yeah, let the boy cook.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be a happy medium between I've become the raging demon and I'm checking every exploded person to see if they're okay. Like, there can be like a little bit of savviness without being a complete twisted fiend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Itadori will get there with more growth. This is only, the second season?
Yeah, there's only the second season of, like, at least 4 worth of anime that we're gonna...
And he just went through a lot of trauma, you know? He's trying to compress it all very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. He has a shonen protagonist to be.
So he goes to get Mahito. He kind of gives him one punch, but he's still kind of crawling on the ground, whining, and oh, who's here?
Who could it be? Those sandals. Oh my god, that's Kenjaku's music.
Kenjaku's music. And Mahito just like looks up from the ground like, save me. He calls him Ghetto. We know that's not Ghetto. We know that's not Ghetto. We checked. Gojo checked.
We've checked. Yeah.
It wasn't Ghetto.
The episode ends with Kenjaku saying, "Should I save you, Mahito?"
No. Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, only 2 more episodes. This is so exciting.
Yeah. Questions?
Yeah. Are there any questions? I put the question post up kind of late.
Oh, here we go. I'll answer this if we can. How many levels of brain genius do I need to spec into to get what Todo has? Near-death hallucination of you and your crush curb stomping your murderer. I think it's just a certain level of autism that you need to have, which in some cultures is a form of brain genius.
Yeah, most cultures, yeah. Doesn't Todo say he has like 10 million IQ or something? Or 10,000 maybe? Yeah,
something like that. He just has autism.
Yeah, he just has a special interest in a tall lady.
Yeah, Takano-chan. Yeah, God. Fucking everyone who's dating me is saying this constantly.
When she hits the flying kick, it's pretty fucking good.
It's so... Takano-chan just whipping Mahito's ass is such a good addition to this.
And it is Todo's imagination, but I know that he's such a super fan, he would never have her do anything out of character. So I think he would.
Yeah.
She would hit that shit.
Yeah, absolutely she would. Oh, God. Those are episodes, and those are questions. Do you want to go to the spoiler zone?
Yes.
Domain expansion Forbidden Library. There's leaks out like today, right? I have not seen them.
No, I haven't read it yet. I wanted to talk about what's coming for the next episodes. I'm very excited for.
Yeah. Let's get into those.
Oh, I'm so excited to see Urume do their technique finally.
We will see them for 1 moment.
They'll do an ice attack, and it's gonna look fucking sick. Oh, and my favorite moment of Kamo saying, "Kamo no Otoshi, me?"
Me? Oh my god, yeah. Urume is gonna do Icicle Crash. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, it's gonna make them all flinch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do be flinching when I see Urume. Just like, is that
my blorbo?
Masaka.
Is Kenjaku gonna say that they're mommy in the next episode too? I don't remember when they reveal it. I think, right?
I don't.
They are gonna reveal that they were Kamo no Otoshi, so they'll be Chozo's mommy for sure.
Yes, but I don't think
Chozo's gonna come back, and he's gonna be friends with Itadori now.
Yeah.
Oh, that part fucking rules.
Yeah, Chozo being the Vegeta is so good.
Chozo being Big Brother, Itadori's big brother, is so nice.
I love him. He's
I've
literally
decided
nice.
that I love you now, Itadori, because we're siblings in some convoluted way, but it is true.
Because we had a big spaghetti dinner.
We had a big spaghetti dinner, and your mom is my dad. So we are brothers. It's a beautiful type of gender thing we have going on here.
Yeah.
Where I can say that your mom is my dad, and it is canonically true.
Yeah, a beautiful thing going on. Also, I might be fucking your brother's mom. We'll figure this out.
Figure this out.
Yeah. The pink peg. Oh, I'm excited to get more Yuki next season.
Yeah, Yuki's gonna come back. You know I don't like her, but her fight is cool.
Yeah, I know you don't like her, but I am. Listen, as far as women whose gender I cut my teeth on, the sleeveless turtleneck is a thing that has been part of my gender since before I knew what it was.
Yeah, Gege loves that, though. I think a lot of people get a sleeveless turtleneck and also high-waisted pants.
Yeah.
Isn't that Maki's new outfit? Is it a sleeveless turtleneck and high-waisted pants?
You know what it is? Shout out Adrian Andrews from the Ace Attorney games, by the way. Just like one of the first like female articles of clothing, one of the first like girl clothes that I owned that I actually liked, that I went out and bought, was like a sleeveless turtleneck like Adrian Andrews has.
Yeah, and she has a wife, doesn't she? Is it Francisco?
I think so, but Francisco's baby is the thing.
Yeah, she's baby. All right, let's see. Is there any other spoilers we want to talk about? Where do we think this season is gonna end?
I'm still locked in on an ending on, Meiji Araceli, Okotsu saying, "I will kill Itadori Yuji."
Oh, and that'll be a really hype moment because he's the star of the movie. Everyone know him.
Everyone know him, yeah. Whoa, why would he kill Yuji? That's
so crazy. He was nice in the movie.
Yeah.
Damn, I guess he's evil now. This is sad.
Yeah, I'm all but certain that's where it's going to end. I can't think of where else it would off the top of my head, though it's been a while since I read this stuff. So,
do you think they'll show exploded Inumaki one time for the once?
Yeah, because that is when they show him missing his arm.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, by the way, I was just realizing the other day, where has Inumaki been? Like, speaking of characters that are just like off screen for long periods of time, like, where's my boy at?
But he was clearing the people, and then he got caught in Sukuna's explosion.
No, I mean in the manga. Like,
the manga.
Where is my boy at? I feel like I'm genuinely trying to think like if I've seen him like after Maki-Zen deletes his folk.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we see Inumaki there briefly, but like my boy has not done nothing for a while.
No, yeah, he got exploded kind of bad.
Yeah. Just a lot of characters that I kind of would have expected to have made some return by now, but like how like I appreciated Kamo coming back in the last chapter to say, yeah, I'm out. You haven't seen me for a while and you won't see me again. Bye.
Kamo being like, well, I love my mommy, so me and my mommy are gonna leave Japan. It seems bad here now. Yeah,
I remember I spent a lot of time last week mad about the Miwa stuff, but like, and they're just kind of getting everybody out of the pit. This is why I'm so perplexed at the statement of this series might end in 2024. Like what are like? I guess if we're doing
we're gonna
every
get
other week,
Young Boy Sukuna flashback arc. This is how I can still win.
Actually, this would go hard as hell. Young Boy Sukuna flashback arc would be, what? And honestly, if we're taking all of next year, that does leave time for Noburo to return.
Yes.
I think Gojo is definitely staying dead for sure. Though.
No,
I'm not buying into that.
He's in boys' heaven, but he's coming back, and he's bringing all his boys with him.
Just fucking Game Master Anthony-ing Sukuna to death.
I think it's kind of getting suspicious, right? Like we have so much more time to fill now because Gege said so, and he's definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
And he's like killing a lot of characters, right? And I feel like usually in a story, when you kill that many characters, I'm thinking of Homestuck right now. It's because they're all
There's no way that they all come back. No fucking shot. No way! Are you
universe where Gojo is alive again and his boyfriend and they're kissing?
Yeah, someone's just gonna have like fucking domain expansion, Land of Heat and Cogwork.
We'll see. But I think it's because the boys were in airport heaven, but we didn't see them get on the airplane, did we? Think about that.
Are you kidding me? You're saying the sentence to me? The boys were in airport heaven, but
they didn't get on the airplane, did they?
They're literally in the fucking departure lounge.
But they didn't depart, did they?
Feel free to fucking snip this out and send it to me 10 times when Gege decides to unearth Gojo because he's his favorite he's second favorite character in the world. Like Toji's coming back and then a second later Gojo will come back to kill him again.
Get him, Gojo. Toji will come back and say, hey, Megumi, did you know I was your dad when I did that head step thing?
Oh my god, where is Megumi?
Yeah, because his flesh was exploded, but it seems like he might still be in there, who knows?
He's probably in there because we have not experienced...
It's kind of like a reverse Itadori scenario, where the evil man has a nice boy in him.
Like, they're treating it with too much levity for me to really feel like he's gone. Like the really funny joke in the last chapter or two when Higuruma was just like going over scenarios about, well, this wasn't about Megumi specifically, but there was like a levity to Sukuna in Megumi's body that no one really seems concerned about Megumi, about the possibility of Megumi not coming back.
Did you, when I read that chapter where it was like, and here's what we did during the month, I was like, I hope Sarah's happy because this is what she was mad about before.
I want to see it, but I'll fucking live with it. I'll take what I can get. You know, I would have appreciated some downtime, but whatever.
I like that they didn't actually talk about it, but during that month would have been Gojo's birthday. Do you think they had a little party?
The saddest cake in the world.
I mean, Shoko would have been there. They're besties.
Yeah, that's true. Two of them.
I brought you a cake for your shitty birthday.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I still like the manga, actually, by the way. I think the manga and the show are both good.
I'm still reading it, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, they still got me reading it.
Yeah. It's like, for all I can say, like, I do still open the app every week and read that damn thing.
Ooh, read that nasty thing.
Yeah, I do just read that nasty thing. I just say, yeah, all right, let's see what's going on this week.
They better fucking... I can't wait for Itadori to see his beautiful mommy. My mommy and my mommy. And
Nobara is coming back any day.
Yeah. You heard what Nita said, little baby Nita.
I did. This would be the week for her to come back if she's going to come back, because this is when Nita said she might be dead, but she might not be.
I think she could be fine.
Or maybe
don't blame me.
Or maybe we just wait until the campfire scene at the start of next season
it's like that. I see.
Yeah, it's like that. I see. And then fucking it's like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can't get mad about that. I've spent too high a percentage of this podcast's airtime being mad about number.
All right, are we ready to wrap this one up?
Yeah, I think I'm good to go.
All right, goo it up.
Thank you so much for listening to Special Grade Snacks podcast. You can find us on Twitter at Special Grade Snacks. That's grade without the vowels in it. You can find us on Noisepace.xyz, the beautiful podcast network that hosts this and so many other great podcasts, like Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die. There was an episode of that last week that we finally ended the show for good.
Yeah, because the man died.
Because he died? Well, he's dead. Thank you to our intro and outro music made by the wonderful Noah Geist at Owl Dude. Thank you to Onion at Kalala for art for our great cover art. And check me out on Tumblr, chiesautonakas.tumblr.com. And that's all of my things.
So like we said, the season will be over in 2 weeks, but we are not going to do our recording then because it's going to be holidays. And the scheduling was impossible. And also, like, come on, you should be doing holidays too, right? Like, you don't have time to listen to the podcast.
Exactly.
We'll release it when you're free, all right? You know, it's for your schedule.
We'll probably be, the episode will probably be out the first weekend of the new year.
Yes.
And we will have, shall we mention our guests?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, because we'll be having friends of the show, partners of the me, Neve and Amadeus on the podcast for this, and I'm very excited about it. It will be fun.
We'll have a lot to say for sure. It'll be an exciting finishing episode for the season.
It will be. It will be. We're going out strong.
Yes. All right, but until then,
let's go get some snacks.
Go